How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is TheStarkz, and welcome to yet again another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about Naughty Dog's highly anticipated The Last of Us Part 2. So, I'm going to read off of a website here called VGR. Probably stands for Video Game Reader. I'm going to have this article linked in the description below for you to read on your own. However, it begins, and I quote, "Even though we have learned more and more about The Last of Us Part 2, there has still been no official announcement for the release date of this game. But now, there's a new rumor regarding The Last of Us Part 2's release date. Yet again, another rumor. And if it is to be believed, we may not need to wait as long as we might have thought to find out what's been cooking up with the lives of both Ellie and Joel." So the newest Last of Us Part 2 release date leak suggests that on a poster on the infamous 4chan website, the release date for The Last of Us Part 2 is slated for May 22nd of 2020, which is great, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. The poster claims that they received this information from an internal source of Naughty Dog's development teams, and that this person heard it at a corporate meeting at Sony PlayStation marketing leaders with the general leaders and lead directors of Naughty Dog Studios. They also claim that the release date for the game will be publicly revealed during this autumn, which is very, very important. So what can we take out of this? Well, May 22nd makes sense in general, according to this site, as a release date for a big Sony exclusive being a Friday. But the source is less than trustworthy. With 4chan, leaks are a hit or a miss, so there's no reason to be at all confident with this one. Nevertheless, they wanted to pass this information out to readers just in case it was to be true. So this is interesting because it kind of contradicts the popular belief that The Last of Us Part 2 was going to come out in February 2020. And I've been on the record on PlayStation Source's Road to Part 2 video series that I'm doing with the host on PlayStation Source. I've been telling him, like, dude, February 2020 does not sound like a good month for Naughty Dog to to release The Last of Us Part 2. First of all, it's gonna compete with marketing with Death Stranding, because I know Death Stranding is gonna come out in November. But look at it this way. One, it could get delayed, but I doubt it. Two, it's like November. After November, you're still going to have some marketing that you're still going to do for Death Stranding. Then you have to make room to take that out around Christmas time, and then New Year's, and then January is like 1 month. It's like, is that enough buildup? Is that enough time? Like, I'd say around September, or maybe the ending of September, October, about a month and a couple of weeks is a perfect time for people to market Death Stranding. So in that regard, I think it wouldn't make sense for them to do this for The Last of Us. I think February is an awful month for any game to come out, especially because a lot of times it's winter for people. People aren't going to be excited to go out for games. I know I wasn't for when Horizon Zero Dawn came out. However, I really like the speculation regarding the release date for the game will be publicly revealed during this autumn. So I live in Canada, and in Canada we have something called seasons. Now, not everywhere has seasons, so I'll explain. Autumn is essentially a part of a season where trees and the weather kind of transitions from summer to winter, particularly from summer. The official dates for autumn, or otherwise known as fall, is Monday, September 23rd, which is very important, and then it ends this year, Saturday, December 21st. So, as we all should know by now, Outbreak Day is, I think, on the 26th every year, September 26th, and I've said it many times. I think the next time we're going to see The Last of Us Part 2 is during an Outbreak Day event, because I think it's a big spectacle. Every year, they release different stuff, and so it would be cool for them to showcase The Last of Us Part 2, a story trailer, a multiplayer trailer, all at once for Outbreak Day, or maybe have an Outbreak Week where they show different things every single week for the next 7 days, right? So This kind of, I guess, supports my claim regarding an Outbreak Day release. I know Online ZHD, who I made a small little competitive bet for, said, no, we're going to see The Last of Us Part 2 in August. And cool, he can think that. But based off of this new rumor, which seems to be a little bit more of a confirmed rumor, especially if this person is very confident in what they've said regarding this corporate meeting, and the next time we're going to see it is during autumn. this could definitely be something we're going to be seeing in Outbreak Day, essentially The Last of Us Part 2 story trailer. And again, it's very interesting because, it's interesting because I know a lot of official rumors suggested February, and again, I just wasn't comfortable with that. So maybe it's God's plan. But May 22nd of 2020 is a perfect time for me. The reason being is I'm going to be done school. That's another reason why I didn't want it to come out in February. Listen, it's an awful month because people are at school, people have work, it's the middle of winter for us Canadians and other people. Like, it's not a good month for people, especially marketing as well. It's just not smart for them to do it in February. Plus, I feel like they might lose traction for when Cyberpunk comes out the following couple of months. So I think May is a perfect time to follow up with Cyberpunk to show these kind of studios that, listen, Naughty Dog's got it up their sleeves. So I'm really excited for May 22nd, 2020. Plus, it could kind of go hand in hand with Mother's Day. Now, I think Mother's Day is on the 14th of May. And I know that's like almost like a week. Yeah, pretty much a week afterwards. But, I mean, they can still market it. It can still come out on May 14th. But nonetheless, May is a cool month. I'm excited for May, if that's true. I can't wait for August to hopefully see nothing for The Last of Us, to then be blown away for when Outbreak Day comes out. But of course, let me know your comments and thoughts and opinions in the comment section below regarding this new rumor, this new release date leak. Do you agree with it or disagree with it? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that being said, I have been TheStarkz. Peace.